Ever heard of a fireball cannon on a cargo ship?
Oh, wow.
Buckle up, because today's deep dive takes us into the wild world of international drug enforcement, kleptocracies, and some seriously explosive action.
Okay.
All based on the source material you sent us. It's 2050,
Right.
and things have gotten complicated.
Uh-huh.
Italy has been declared a kleptocracy.
Oh,
Basically, a government run by criminals.
interesting.
Now, imagine the implications for international law.
Yeah.
When a country within NATO is essentially a rogue state,
Yeah.
this is where things get interesting
Okay.
and dangerous.
Right.
We'll uncover how organizations like Interpol
Uh-huh.
and this mysterious drug force deal with this chaos. And trust me,
Yeah.
it involves some high-stakes aerial combat.
What's fascinating here is this concept of a kleptocracy.
Right.
It throws a wrench into the gears of global governance, raising questions about sovereignty, international cooperation,
Yeah.
and even the effectiveness of institutions like NATO in these situations.
Okay, so who has this drug force?
Right.
The source material doesn't tell us much.
Yeah.
But they seem to have some serious firepower.
Right.
Think fighter jets and guided missiles.
Wow.
Makes you wonder about the legality of their actions, right?
Yeah.
Operating outside traditional channels.
Yeah, that's where the idea of justifiable intervention gets really murky.
Right.
With Italy, a kleptocracy,
Uh-huh.
and potentially harboring large-scale criminal activity.
Yeah.
Does that give other entities the right to step in?
Yeah.
And what are the long-term consequences of such actions?
Remember that fireball cannon?
Oh, yeah.
The source material describes this intense scene
Right.
where the cargo ship is firing these fireballs at the drug force jets.
Wow.
It paints a picture of just how desperate and dangerous this situation has become.
Imagine the implications for global trade and security.
Right.
If drug trafficking is happening on this scale and being met with such forceful resistance, what does that tell us about the state of the world in 2050?
Yeah.
It's a scenario that forces us to confront uncomfortable questions about power, corruption, and the fight against organized crime.
This deep dive leaves us with a lot to consider.
Right.
What happens when a nation-state goes rogue?
Yeah.
Who steps in? And at what cost?
Right.
The line between law enforcement and military action blurs,
Yeah.
and the implications are far-reaching.
Uh,
What do you think, listener?
right.
I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one.
The source material is dedicated to the Marshall Islands.
Huh.
What's the connection?
Yeah.
We're left wondering.
Right.
Perhaps something for you to investigate further.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's been a real eye-opener.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
See ya!